how these two teams will battle it out today.
And it's rare that you say, oh, Benilde lost. I mean, these past couple of years,
It's quite surprising.
yeah, Benilde's coming off a loss is a sentence that rarely comes out of anybody's mouths these past couple of years.
Well, we all know how Benilde is a very dominant team here in the NCAA. So, like you said, it's been a surprise.
Almeniana was the surprise for Perpetual in the last match, and Perpetual looking out of sync on that last attack play attempt.
Benilde now up by 2 here. But Coach Sandy earlier mentioned that he was in awe of his players, how much they have gelled. But Benilde has been, we can see that they've been a lot more steady here early in the first set.
And that is no surprise to us, knowing how serious Coach Jerry is, especially when they're locked in on their goal, which is, of course, winning another championship. Katarig rising up for that spike. Ito naman ngayon si Menor. Picked up from the back. Basarte chooses the rookie, Lozano. Able to dig it up from the back row. What a smart play right there.
What's surprising right now is that Bartolome is playing as an outside hitter when usually she is a middle blocker. So this is a good system right now for Coach Jerry Lee.
Major adjustment. It's great that you pointed that out. And you know, she is tall for that position here in the NCAA.
And as a rookie, I think she's going to be utilized in all her years.
The prized recruit from Bacolod, Bartolome. Katarig from the opposite side.
We're seeing a very steady team here with the Lady Blazers.
Wow, what a delivery there by Shanae Basarte. That was not an easy set. A twirling underhand set to the opposite side. Sharp serve. Almeniana with the push. Shanae tossing it up. Bartolome down the line, picked up by Menor. Omipon off the hands of the blockers. Rally continues. Bartolome slamming it down. Regalo para kay Nolasco.
Bartolome is looking very comfortable as an open hitter right now.
Yeah.
And usually when you're a middle blocker and you're converted into a wing spiker, you would look quite awkward at first. But Bartolome looks like she's been playing as an outside hitter for years.
Cams Bartolome doing damage as an open spiker, as we see Enrico. Enrico played well in that first meeting between these two squads. She had one crucial block in the 5th set that really inspired her team. Palacio. Bartolome. Oh.
A 4-touch violation called on Benilde.
For the Lady Altas. On deck to serve.
So, on that replay, I'm not quite sure where the 4th touch came from.
But Benilde, you know, just shaking it off and getting that next point. Zam Nolasco has also been a very steady middle for the Lady Blazers. She's not the usual player who would go for the 0 tempo. She's going for those higher sets for a middle blocker, and it's been very effective for her team.
Regalo sana para kay Palacio. Yes, yes.
Lady Blazers just blazing through here in the first set.
Kyle Yeses registers a point for the Blazers. Bartolome at the service line now. It's a back set for Almeniana, and Almeniana has been marked
Off the
here.
block, Sally
But
Almeida.
she is a high flyer, and she snaps it off the hands of the blockers.
Almeida is someone that we need to see more of in this match because she has been the fire starter for her team as well.
Oh, Nolasco from the opposite side. Omnipon. Picked up by Katarig. Lieses. And Lieses scores to put Benilde up by 4. We'll take a break. When we come back, Tati Austria will give us her first report from courtside.
Magandang hapon mga kapuso. You are watching the NCAA Season 101 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Live po tayo ngayon sa San Andres Sports Complex on Heart of Asia. Now today's game will be a rematch like no other. At ito ang alam ni Coach Sandy Rieta. Dagdag pa ni Coach, we have new things up our sleeve. Whether it's going up against Benilde or any other team in the NCAA, we will study the games like no other and we will evolve. They do have a secret mantra, hopefully powering through the Lady Altas. Meanwhile, the Lady Blazers will try to outrun the ghost of their past match. Ibinahagi ng Lieses sisters sa akin earlier that they reflected on their performance with Coach Jerry. At naniniwala pa rin naman si Coach Jerry na hindi kailangan masayang ang pinaghihirapan nilang puntos o lamang against any other team. Dapat lang kumayod palalo ang Benilde. Back to you, Antoinette Lyra.
I like that. Trying to outrun the ghost of their past match. And it's another surprising thing that this is about to come out of my mouth. Benilde has lost 2 of their last 3 matches. And that has not happened in years.
And this is actually a surprise for Coach Jerry as well. But of course, Benilde is the team to beat. In the past seasons, they have been on top. So all the teams below the standings would really want to win and prepare for a team like the Lady Blazers.
So on that note, I have a question for you, Gaira. How do you outrun a ghost that did not used to exist?
It's about acceptance and moving on.
Wow, that was quick. As quick as this attack by Katarig. Menor, cross court, and the whistle was blown.
And violation called on the Lady Blazers. What we've noticed as well from the Lady Blazers is that they are a very steady team. But what would break their momentum is their errors, which yun yung nagiging problema nila in their previous matches as well.
Basarte, Katarig. She has really improved, taking on a bigger role, a bigger responsibility, and she has not disappointed.
On deck to serve, Kyle Lieses.
Lieses.
Good target. Great play from Perpetual.
Basarte gives it back to Clydel. Menor. Basarte, will she give it back to Cams? Yes, she will. Menor with the left hand, and that time she is successful.
Point for the Lady Altas.
Menor having variation in that attack. Not her usual strong hits.
Lady Altas, Fifi Oriola.
Perpetual down by 3. Basarte. Oh, it's a running attack for Ondangan. Perpetual saves it. Pushes it back to the Benilde side. Katarig.
That's what we are expecting from someone like Katarig. Look at how sharp her angle is.
Yep.
And very nonchalant after that. We love to see confident players.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Blazers. Basarte to Nolasco. Oh, good pick up there by Lozano. Lozano, a brave libero, keeping this rally going, and Perpetual gets the point.
Placement shot. Another one from Menor. Reading that defense pattern well.
8 serving 11.
Perpetual starting to get in a better groove. Katarig tipping it over to the Perpetual side. Now it's Omipon. Lieses, Bartolome cross court. Lozano again, but Zam was there.
Sam Nolasco.
Zam with great anticipation on the net.
Serving for Benilde.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Blazers. Ariola, Enrico, read by Nolasco. Omipon. Wow.
Powering through the hands of the blockers, but targeting Nolasco in that sequence.
That's that power that Omipon possesses. Perpetual still chasing. Basarte. Oh, wow, what a set. A twirling set for Zam Nolasco.
And the perfect approach as well was not read by the blockers.
On deck to serve, Cam Bartolome.
Coach Jerry Yee looking unimpressed, but I'm sure he likes what he saw there on that last play.
Like Tati's report earlier, hindi nga basta-basta dapat sinasayang yung pinaghirapan nila. So, of course, Coach Jerry, he's not that complacent yet of the standing, but he knows what his players can do.
And there's also that confidence factor when you enter the playoffs as a higher seed.
And right now, we can see that CSB, the Lady Blazers, have been gelling really well in this game.
I think Benilde's goal is to sweep the rest of the group stage in the hopes of still trying to get that number one in Group A, because right now there's a little bit of separation. 8-1 of Perpetual. Benilde is 6-3. So there are a couple of games behind, but if you sweep the rest of the way and Perpetual loses a couple of games, then that puts you ahead. Especially if, let's say, Benilde wins in either 3 or 4 sets today against Perpetual.
Still a long season to go. A lot of things can still happen here in season 101.
Bustamante on the floor now. Gaa back to Bustamante. Balik ang bola sa Perpetual side. Omipon. Basarte goes to Kai. Kai on the drop. Lozano drops to the floor.
Good save by
ball.
Lieses.
Oh.
Attacker.
Lieses really going for that second ball, but was not put up by Bartolome.
Now at the service line, Shaya Omipon.
Oh.
On the side.
Rotational fault called on the side of the Lady Blazers. And this is what we were talking about earlier, Anton. It's their errors that have been killing their team.
So if you're Perpetual, just
13, serving 14.
sense a little bit of vulnerability on the Benildian side, and you got to pounce. You've got to take advantage of this small opening. Basarte to Lieses. Oh, Lozano,
That's
incorrect
inside.
read.
Kyle Lieses.
Perfect target by Lieses, going for zone 6. Lozano thought that was going out.
Basarte serving for the Lady Blazers.
Back set, Bustamante. Kai over the blockers. Lozano. Minor rises up, but she gets
Block
roofed.
point, Benilde.
Katarig with a great hand on that block.
Benilde back ahead by 3. One of the most familiar faces in the NCAA, Mr. Frank Gusi, Management Committee representative from the University of Perpetual Health System, Altas. I'm surprised Sir Frank is actually sitting in the bleachers today because I've seen him a lot this season sitting on the court, actually. Same level as the coaches and the players. Minor. A little bit too strong.
Top goes out.
But she's asking
It's a
for
challenge on the call
a
by
check.
Altas.
Let's see how sharp the eyes of the Perpetual coaching staff are. When you spike the ball, Gyra, do you see sometimes na tumama yung bola sa kamay ng blocker?
Yes, that's
You see
why
it.
we get so mad when the call is wrong. But sometimes kasi, of course, that's why we need the challenge system because we need a better angle or eye on that hit or on the ball in general.
I'm guessing also players pretend that there was a check.
Especially when there was no challenge system before. Walang aamin talaga. But here, there was no block touch.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Man, that's close though.
Point for Benilde.
Super close. So it's back to 4-point lead for the young ladies in
17,
green and
serving
white.
13.
Oh, an
That's
ace!
an
And now
ace.
Benilde
Jean
is
Basarte.
starting to pull away.
Timeout,
Shit.
Lady Altas.
Basarte. Laser focused are the Benildians.
Tayo, pasahan natin. Si spiker natin.
Ako po.
Camille, doon ka. Jem.
Ako na po. Diyan po. Tapos si Carmen na si Jen.
O, yung si ikaw. Galing dito. Ha? O, Pai.
It's been a 4-0 run for the Lady Blazers.
Still serving for Benilde, Jean Basarte.
So let's see if the Lady Altas will respond after that Coach Sandy Rieta huddle. There you go.
Goes out.
They have a lot of players that they can utilize still. In this rotation, they have three spikers up, actually.
On the service line, Geraldine Palacio.
Perfect pass by Lieses.
Katarig. Minor gets it. Hits it over to the other side. It's a back set to Katarig. Buhay pa. Lieses.
Top goes out.
And now it looks like
There's a challenge.
But that
There's
will
a
be
challenge on the
challenged by
call.
the Lady
By the Lady
Blazers.
Blazers.
Yep.
The
Benilde
challenge is
will
blocked
challenge
out.
that, their first challenge, and you know, a slight smile from Coach Jerry Yee.
Kyle Lieses was very confident that touched the hands of the blockers.
It almost seems as if Coach Jerry is trying to stop himself from smiling.
It's too early. It's too early though. players. This is what we love from the players, even from the second stringers. They're just enjoying the game while getting ready to be subbed in.
Yeah, this is the type of situation where great music should come in. Hey, what's going on there? Coach Jerry Yee making his assistant coaches laugh.
Good energy all around for the Lady Blazers.
I would have loved to have Coach Jerry mic'd up for that moment.
No block touch. Challenge unsuccessful.
There was no touch.
The Lady Blazers has won the remaining challenge for this set.
I like that sight of a smiling Coach Jerry Yee.
Everything seems so
Yeah.
light.
Parang ang gaan, no?
But you know what? When he's all been business, even the players know that they really have to shape up.
Yeah. Basarte. Katarig.
Off the blockers.
Off the block. By Katari.
Remember that one season where Coach Jerry didn't call a timeout for the entire tournament until, I think, game 2 of the finals?
That's when he was needed the most because he was very confident in his players.
Combination play. Jet Menor. Substitution for the Lady
Menor
Altas. 11 out.
slamming it down and getting the point for Perpetual.
Altas slowly creeping up to the Lady Blazers, just 3 points away.
On deck to serve, Fifi Ariola.
Yeah, and if you're Perpetual, just stick with it. Just keep plugging away.
That's a
But it's
kill.
hard when you're
Now
going against Bartolome, a very tall outside hitter going above the blockers.
A major adjustment, and off the air, you pointed out something that you noticed. Karamihan sa mga puntos ng Benilde ay tumatama sa zone 6.
Well,
Doon pinapapunta yung bola.
yes, the defense of Perpetual, nakikita natin na walang
That's a point
coverage
for
sa
the
zone
Lady
6.
Blazers.
But unfortunately, that ball did not go over.
Timeout
Yeah,
Perpetual.
even Enrico was not aware of where the ball was.
Tayo. At saka tatakbo doon. Yung spiker mo, abangan mo lang. Abang, hindi pa lang inaangat yung bola eh. Wala tayong pasa, hindi tayo makapag-play. Di ba, nakukuha naman natin yung taas eh. Yung baba, di ba yung palat sa baba? Ball natin yan, di ba pa lang
Eh,
yan?
sipagan lang ulit natin ha. One pass, one pass. Where go?
Well, from Coach Sandy, sabi niya nga nakukuha nila yung blockings, but it's the defense that they're struggling with right now. So they have to double time in terms of their defense and coverage.
21, serving 16.
Strong hit by Menor.
Patong play for Perpetual.
Combination play, Jet Menor.
And despite the good read by the blockers, Menor able
On
to
deck to serve, Jet Menor.
register that point. Blockers knew that it was Menor who was gonna spike that ball. Almeniana.
Great defense by Lieses.
Bartolome. Sinabayan ng mga blockers. Nolasco pushing it to the other side. Dolphin dive by Menor. Free ball. Over to the Benilde side. Basarte. Running attack for Zam.
Sam Nolasco.
Perfect hit by Zam Nolasco, but very surprising by the Lady Altas. That ball was quite high after Enrico touched it, but no one went for that ball.
5 points for Zam Nolasco.
12, Ash Lieses in.
And now Ash
Substitution for the Lady
Lieses
Altas.
checks in for the first time.
4 out. 6, Liz Villanueva in.
The Twins are in.
On deck to serve, Ash Lieses.
Villanueva is also in for Perpetual. And that's a Perpetual point.
Attack error. Point for the Lady
CSB was
Altas.
scrambling after that one. Miscommunication on the side of the Lady Blazers.
Serving for the
22
Lady
to
Altas,
18
China Rico.
in favor of the defending champions. Oh no.
Service goes out.
Perpetual slowly crumbling here in the first set.
You cannot afford to commit those kinds of errors against the Benildians because they will make you pay.
Bartolome serving for the Lady Blazers.
Bartolome. And that's an ace for the rookie.
The rookie has been scoring all around here in the first set.
The Lady Blazers is now at set point. Serving for the set, Bartolome.
This is for the set. Bartolome. Lozano with a perfect pass, and it leads to that Almeñana hit. A 1-2-3 play.
Sai loving that set from Ariola.
Ariola on her knees. A la Michelle Cobb on that type of set.
Zam Nolasco powering through.
Basarte. Ariola tossing it up to Villanueva. And Villanueva gets on the board. How about that?
Villanueva going for the corner pockets. Bartolome could not get to it in time.
It was recently that Coach Sandy brought in the rookie Lexi Villanueva, and she was able to provide some bonus points. But as I mentioned moments ago, you cannot commit those kinds of errors against the Benildians. As the defending champions take set number 1, 25 to 20, with redemption on their minds as they look to avenge their first meeting loss against the Perpetualites.